Living in the Philippines is like having two worlds in one country. On one side, you got the vibrant cities like Manila and Cebu, always buzzing 24/7 with stuff to do. On the other side, you got the peaceful province with palm trees, beaches, and waterfalls. And I mean, if you're thinking about packing your bags and leaving to come to the Philippines for that nice island life, there's no better time than 2025. But wait, there's one question that you need to answer before you come to the Philippines. Where is the best place to live in the Philippines? The rural province life or the fast-paced city life? Which is right for you? I'm team province myself, but stick around to the end so I can explain why I'm team province. Other than that, let's get into this hot topic. Where should you stay in the Philippines? What we should do is break down the pros and the cons of both the city and the province. So the pros for city life: convenience on deck, malls, restaurants, bars, you name it. It's right there. It's like a tricycle ride away, okay? When I first moved here to the Philippines, guys, I was living in a place called Cebu City, right? We were living in Cebu, but not in the province. We were living in the hood. Like, it was bustling. It was always something going on. And when you talk about convenience, just a condo that we were living in alone, downstairs, right downstairs, 7-Eleven in the same building that we're living in. Right next door to that, what was it, a restaurant or something? Restaurant right next door to that. Then right next door to that is other stuff, whatever. This is just in our building that we're living in. In the city, they make it real convenient for you, especially because they know a lot of tourists that come to the Philippines. When they come to the Philippines, where do they go? They go to the city. So they have it set up kind of like for tourism, kind of like to where you don't have to go too far to get all the things that you want and need. Okay, that was the difference that I noticed, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was like, wow, so we got our own personal 7-Eleven downstairs? Damn, I never, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's a pretty good invention. We need to have that in America. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was cool, man. But once again, city life equals convenience. Another pro about city life in the Philippines: internet that actually works. Damn! If you're a digital nomad or even like hustling online, the city internet will have you streaming, gaming, and making your bread without breaking a sweat, okay? Just the overall infrastructure of the city life in the Philippines is way more advanced and stuff. And they're making more advancements every day. As I always tell you guys, this is a developing country. Don't call it a third world country. Call the Philippines, the land of the kababayan, a developing country. But the city, like you go to Manila, Cebu, these big cities and stuff like that, they're very, very close to Western world living. It really is. Okay, and so yeah, that's something that really appeased me when I was in the city or whatever. I was like, okay, see, when I was living in Cebu, I'm like, okay, my condo is better than some places that I lived in America. Like, I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? We had everything that we wanted. We had all the amenities, okay? And so if you're really into living closer to the way the Western world is, then I would say the city is for you when you come to the Philippines. I mean, think about it. The nightlife. Oh my God, another pro. The nightlife. It is jumping. Okay. Even in Cebu. Now, I'm speaking from living in Cebu because that's where I was living. The city life was in Cebu. When Queenie's sisters came down to visit us, she had her youngest sister loves to go out, right? I remember she used to say, I'm going to disco. I'm going to disco. I'm like, do you live at the disco? She loved it, but there was always something going on. You know, the disco was, and we got budots, right? I don't know if you know about budots, but budots is, that's the city life. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, it's always jumping. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to do, okay? And so if you're that type of person, you always want to have something going on, something to do. Dude, the city life is where you got to go. Straight up, you have to go to the city life, because if you go to the province, you're going to be pissed, okay? There ain't really a lot of nightlife there. The first con that we got to talk about in the city is traffic. Dude, that traffic will have you aging 10 years in one car ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, you'll be waiting that long. It's that many people trying to get to one destination at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, city traffic in the Philippines is legendary for the wrong reason. As I said, it is a developing country. They are trying to make wider roads. They are trying to make their infrastructure a little more advanced for travelers, just for traveling, period. But it's not quite there yet. The roads are more narrow than they should be, but there's tons more cars than the road enables, than the road's capacity. You understand what I'm saying? So, and plus you got all the jeepneys, all the freaking public transportation, then you got the tricycles, then you got everybody doing everything. I'm not a patient man, okay? I'm like, hurry up, baby, get out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I mean? So Queenie always jokes me because we live in Iligan City. We live in the province. I told you, I chose the province, and we're gonna get into that later why. But Queenie gets on me like, sometimes here in Iligan City, the traffic gets a little crazy or whatever. And I be complaining and stuff like, damn, what are they doing? Why is there so much traffic? And Queenie be like, yo, just be happy that you're in Iligan. Because how much more if you were in Manila right now? You're yelling now, you're mad now. But if we were in Manila, we were in Cebu, your head would probably explode. And I'm like, yeah, you got a good point there. You know what I'm saying? Another con about the city is the cost of living. And listen, I'm going to say the cost of living even in the city of the Philippines is not as high as the cost of living in America, but it is considerably higher than living in the province. City life in the Philippines ain't cheap, especially if you balling on a budget. Damn. You know what I'm saying? If you watching every penny and all that stuff, I don't think the city is for you, okay? Because I would say living in the province, everything is like a quarter of the price that it would be in America, okay? Living in a city in the Philippines, everything is about half the price that it would be in America. You see the difference? It's a little bit higher. Just our rent alone, right? When we were living in the city of Cebu, 40,000 pesos a month. Now, if y'all don't know what 40,000 pesos is, in US money, that's maybe a little less than 800 bucks a month. Now, that's not actually US prices, because US prices really for a nice place start at 2,000 USD per month. Look it up, I ain't playing. But 800 USD every month is close, right? And I'm still in the Philippines. So I'm like, damn, we paying 40,000 a month?
Well, they have all the amenities there. So, you have the gym, the pool.
Yeah, we did have a nice gym.
Well, that's a condo, man. But maybe when you live like those subdivisions, it might be like a little lower because they don't
cheaper.
really have that.
Okay. So what Queenie's saying is the reason why we were paying 40,000 a month, and that kind of makes sense, is she's saying that we had so many amenities there. Because what I didn't mention is, yes, it was a luxury condo, 40-inch TVs in every room, fully furnished, trash service, massage service, like she said, gym downstairs. Then right downstairs on the bottom floor is a 7-Eleven restaurant. So maybe that's why we were paying 40,000 a month. But yeah, you're gonna pay a little more for city living. The last con I want to talk about to you guys is noise and pollution. Okay, there's so many vehicles. There's so many beep, 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 beep. You're gonna drive me crazy. You're gonna stress me out, right? Pollution. What am I talking about when I'm pollution? Listen, people in the big cities, they're still wearing masks because they don't want to smell all that black smoke that's coming from all of the cars and stuff like that. There's so many cars letting off emissions and stuff like that, man. I mean, God, dog. It's basically you're breathing poison, okay? That's something you got to think about, man. Okay, and even before COVID, I remember when we were living in Cebu, Queenie used to put on those masks, or she used to put on a towel over her face when we would go out. And I asked her, why are you doing that? She's like, because there's so many cars, I can't breathe. Like, what was happening? Like, was it hurting your nose, the smell of the...
Yeah, I guess my nose is so
sensitive.
I don't like any smoke, or even cigarette smoke. I don't like it.
Well, the city is not for you. You see, she's a province girl. You hear what she said? I don't like smoke. I don't like smoke. Well, stay out of the city because you gonna get the smoke, baby. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she used to always have like a little towel, and we'd be walking, and I'd be looking at her like, "What are you doing? We're okay." She's like, "I'm not breathing that. You can breathe that if you want. I'm not gonna breathe it." I'm like, maybe I should have a towel too. She made me feel like kind of self-conscious. Then I started walking around with a towel over my face. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the province. My favorite place, right? Where I live right now, which is the province. My stomping grounds, which is the province. Let's talk about that. Okay, and I'm gonna be fair, even though I'm leaning towards Team Province. Let's be fair. I'm gonna say the pros and the cons of the province as well. Pro number one about the province is peace and quiet. Nature sounds instead of car horns, right? I mean, living in the province, in some places that you go, it's like living inside of one of those relaxing YouTube meditation videos. It's tweet, 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 tweet. Wake up, D. I'm awake. What happened? What's up? I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? I just doze off. I just be chilling, man. I'll make my hammock. One of those things that we always make, the hammocks that you lay in. Is that called a hammock?
Yeah.
Man, I'll make my hammock, dude, and I'll just be chilling by the waterfall or something like that, dude. And I forget about all my problems. I forget about all my woes. You know what I'm saying? It's just good for someone who wants to relax their mind, relax their spirit, just chill, you know? And I'm just saying that's a lot of places, okay, in the province. The province has kind of like a city side too, though, just, you know, but it's just not as fast paced. Like as I told you, we live in Iligan City. Iligan City is still technically considered the province, but it does we have 2 malls here, right? We have a little city here, but it ain't like the big cities, you know what I'm saying, that I was talking about earlier. But that's fine for me because, you know, I want to have some of the amenities of the city, but I don't want to have, you know, all of the madness and craziness of the city. So to live in a place where I live, like, you know, Iligan City, it's province, but it's the perfect balance to me of province and city life. You understand what I'm saying? And so I really enjoy it here. I really enjoy the province. You know, I enjoy the slower pace. Okay, you got to realize, you know, the province is probably a few years behind, 2 or 3 years behind the city, right? So it's a little bit slower. The infrastructure is a little not as good or whatever. But when you go out into the jungles, when you go out by the waterfalls, when you go out to the beaches and stuff like that, that's when it makes it worth it. Because you're like, wow, this is like the raw, real Philippines. When you go to, you know, Samalan Island, right? That's what it's called. Samelon Island, right? When you go to Camigan, right? When you go to Tinago Falls, right? All of these beautiful tourist places that everybody wants to go, that everybody wants to see, are they in the city or are they in the province? These places are in provinces, right? These people live right next to huge waterfalls, right next to white sand beaches, right? But at the same time, the province is the most undeveloped, okay, places in the Philippines, but some of the most beautiful places as well, because they've been untouched by industry. They've been untouched by infrastructure. They're just wild, beautiful places. Okay, and I, you know, I'm a nature lover, so I really enjoy and respect the beauty that the province has to offer. Give me another pro. What's another pro about this? Because I can just talk all day on how much I love it, but I want to tell you guys why.
Low cost of living.
Oh, Lord, that's a good one. Low cost of living. Okay, pay all your bills and still have a wad of money in your pocket. No. Damn, that's what I like. I like to have some money in my pocket. Don't you want to have some money in your pocket? You know what I'm saying? I can pay all my freaking bills, right? Even help out her family, you know what I'm saying? Get a few things that we want to get and all that stuff like that or whatever, and still have money left over because the price of living is cheaper. Now, I always see in the comments people say, well, it's cheaper for you. It's not cheaper for us Filipinos because we're going, but guys, I'm talking about people who are moving here from a different country or whatever. It would feel like it's cheaper to them. You get what I'm saying? If you are a penny pincher, okay, if you are somebody who's watching your every penny, then you probably should move to the province. Because all these people that sit up there and talk about, I only spend $1,000 a month and I live in the Philippines and everything. Trust me, they live in the province. They not doing that in the city. Or whoever is, tell me in the comments right now if you can live, I'm talking about an American now or a person from the UK, any expat, if you can live in the city, okay, for $1,000 a month. Yeah, right. Show me. I don't believe it. Why are you laughing? Yeah, but do you think that's possible? For somebody from America, right? Come down to the Philippines, right?
Might be
He only got.
They're just alone. They don't have girlfriend.
Oh, you want to live alone? Who the wants to live alone? I'm living off $1,000 a month, but I live alone. What the heck? No, I'm saying you come to the Philippines, you're an American, you got a pretty girlfriend, you know that's money right there.
You need to rent your kuan.
Rent your place.
Pay a bill.
The pretty girlfriend, that's already $200 a month right there up top. Damn. No, I'm just joking. So you got a pretty girlfriend because you're not going to be alone. Then you got your rent, right? Then you got your utilities. Then you got your food you got to eat.
Yeah, for the whole month.
Right? Transportation, health.
And plus, of course, you need to go out for a date.
Yeah. Or get left. Because if you ain't taking a girl out for a date, you ain't taking care of her, you're not servicing your woman, you ain't going to have no woman. That's how it is, man. So $1,000 a month in the city, you can't do it. I don't think so.
Yes, you can.
Because I can't. I tried. I can't. Shit. Our rent alone was damn near that. What if my budget, when we were in Seaboard, what if my budget would have been $1,000 a month? We would have to live somewhere totally different. Huh? Squatter area. Oh my God, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because as I said, it depends on how you want to live. Because on your lifestyle, yes. Because that's what I'm saying, man. Like, if my budget was only $1,000 a month, dude, then there's no way I could have a 40,000 peso a month rent. I would have to go somewhere. I would have to really downgrade, really live really simple. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on how you want to live. But in the province, I believe it. It's possible in the province. Okay, because, you know, life is a lot cheaper here. But guess what? You're not living in the city. But that's fine for me. Because I love the province, man. I just told you all the things I aforementioned about the province, the beauty of it, right? The serenity of it, the peace of it, the peace of mind, right? That you get when you live in the province. That's priceless for a guy like me. That brings me into another pro, right, of the province, the community vibes. In any barangay that you're in, everybody knows everybody, man. The spirit, right, that they call the Bayanihan spirit is strong. You can feel it in the province because people really, really got to stick together out here. Okay, the province life is a little bit of a harder life sometimes or whatever. So you need each other and stuff. So I like that. I like people to need each other, right? Because that is our human nature, to need each other. It ain't human nature to just say, I don't need nobody. All I need is myself. I don't need right? And then die alone, looking crazy and pissed. No, that's not human nature. Humans are supposed to combine. Humans are supposed to be together. Humans are supposed to build communities and build families, right? That's what we're supposed to do as human beings. And I'm not no expert, but this is what I think. And I see that. I see that human love in the province more because they have to stick together more because it's a lot harder here. Okay, that's just the simple facts of it. Okay, so the Bayanihan spirit and the community spirit is strong in the province. That's another reason why I love it. But I gotta be fair and talk about the cons, okay, of living the rural province life. Con number one for living in the province: the power infrastructure is a little underdeveloped. You are going to have more brownouts in the province. So guess what you do? You have some candles, right? Make sure you got a power bank for your phone and stuff like that, because you know all you're gonna have to do is just look at downloading stuff on your phone, because you ain't gonna have no internet or whatever. Speaking of internet, that's another thing in the province. I have to be honest. Look, the internet is a little spotty, okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of hard for me being a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing something, whatever, and I need to, use Wi-Fi to do it. Then all of a sudden, boom, the Wi-Fi is gone. And I'm just like, damn! And Queenie's all the way downstairs. She's like, oh, what happened, baby? Your Wi-Fi went out? She's so used to me getting mad about the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. But another con that I noticed: limited options, okay? Look, if you craving McDonald's at 2 a.m. in the province, good luck with that, okay? I don't even know if you'll be able to find a Minute Burger in some provinces, okay? It's just not a lot of different resources there, you know what I'm saying? Like natural resources, yeah, but a lot of, like city type resources and stuff like that, nah. That's another thing, the language barrier, right? In the province is a little more, it's a little more of a problem, and I'm gonna tell you why, okay? In the cities, right, you have a lot more people that speak English fluently, right? A lot of them are professionals. A lot of them have been to, done schooling and stuff like that, and they have to know English really good in the cities. Plus, in the cities, a lot of the people that work in the cities, they work in industries where they have to deal with tourists, right? So they learn English. They learn it like the back of their hand. They speak English like it's fluent, like it's, you know what I'm saying? But in the province, they don't deal with a lot of foreigners. They speak their dialects. They speak Bisaya. They speak Ilocano. They speak Ilaganon. They speak Cebuano, right? They speak these different dialects. Okay, and of course Tagalog is the national Filipino language. That's another reason why I'm learning Bisaya. If you decided you want to stay in the province, you better learn the language there. Learn it anyway, just so you can know what's going on around you.
Even when you're in the city.
Yeah, even if you live in the city, you should learn the language. But if you live in the province, you gotta learn the language. You know what I'm saying? Because most people ain't speaking it like that, ain't speaking English like that. So you gotta learn learn how to speak how they speak. But moving to the province was the best decision that we made. I'm a war veteran, okay, of the United States Marines. And I'm a disabled veteran with PTSD, okay? Finding a place where I can have peace is not a want, that's a need for me, okay? I need a place where I can reset. That's why I'm glad we left the city behind to settle down in the province. So which is better, city life or province life? It all depends on what kind of vibe you're looking for. If you all about the convenience and the hustle, you know what I'm saying, the hustle and bustle, city life is calling your name. But if you're trying to slow down and live that peaceful island life, the province is where it's at. Either way, the Philippines is one of the best places to live in 2025, hands down. Hopefully for future expats that want to move here to the Philippines, this video helped you guys out. If you found some, value in this video, please press the notification bell and stuff like that so you will never miss when we drop some more content. Because I'm telling you now, this Filipino journey of ours is just getting started. See you guys soon. I'm out. Peace.